Hey, what's happening, YouTube? Today's motovlog is about cookies, and more specifically, the big kerfuffle that chocolate chips are causing within the Canadian cookie eating community. So, for the purposes of this little story, let's say that you're a kid and you love to eat cookies. Why wouldn't you? Cookies are awesome. We all love to eat cookies. You eat cookies every day, every chance you get, right up until it starts snowing. Thing is, you've only ever had oatmeal cookies, which has been fine. Still a cookie. You love your oatmeal cookies. But you've heard that there's people in other parts of the world that get to eat chocolate chip cookies. And you think that sounds pretty good, and you would like to have a chocolate chip cookie too. So you go into the kitchen and you ask your mom if you can have a chocolate chip cookie. And she says no. You just keep eating your oatmeal cookies. You love your oatmeal cookies. You say, yeah, I do. I do like my oatmeal cookies a lot. But I'd really like to try a chocolate chip cookie. And your mom says, no, sorry, there's no chocolate chip cookies allowed in this house. And you say, but Mom, I really, really, really want a chocolate chip cookie. And she says, nope, sorry, no chocolate chip cookies for you. So you ask her why you can't have a chocolate chip cookie. And she says, well, chocolate chips aren't very good for you. It's my job to keep you safe. So, no chocolate chip cookies for you. And you say, but the kids next door in Michigan are allowed to eat chocolate chip cookies under certain conditions. And she says, well, then if you want to go next door to Michigan and eat chocolate chip cookies for the day, then you go ahead and do that. But don't come crying home to me if you get sick in Michigan eating a chocolate chip cookie. So you kind of give up on it. And over the next few years, you go about your business just eating your oatmeal cookies the way you always have, and enjoying your oatmeal cookies. And maybe once in a while you do go next door to Michigan, spend a little time eating chocolate chips. And maybe sometimes even in your own house, if you're in a spot where you don't think your mom can see you, you might take a little piece of a chocolate chip cookie every now and then. And every once in a while you bring it up again, ask your mom if anything has changed, if maybe now you could have a chocolate chip cookie, and the answer is always no. Then, one day, as you're in the middle of a particularly enjoyable oatmeal cookie, your little brother walks into the kitchen. Now, your little brother, for reasons that you don't really understand, can't have oatmeal. And since the only kind of cookies in your house are oatmeal cookies, that means he can't have a cookie. And maybe you feel a little bad for him, but you go on enjoying your oatmeal cookie. Now, at some point, your little brother wants a cookie so bad that he goes and asks your mom if he can have a chocolate chip cookie, since he can't have oatmeal. And you think to yourself, you're out of luck, kid. There's no chocolate chips allowed in this house. It's oatmeal or nothing, and if you can't have oatmeal, then you get nothing. But he pleads his case with your mom, and to your surprise, she gives him a chocolate chip cookie. And you don't know what to think of this. It doesn't make sense. This is a no chocolate chip household. You get that he really wants a cookie, but cookies aren't necessities. Nobody needs a cookie. He just really wants one. So why does he get a chocolate chip cookie and you only get to eat oatmeal cookies? As much as you love your oatmeal cookies, you really would like a chocolate chip cookie. And you're surprised and confused, and rightfully so. It doesn't make sense. You thought the rules of the house were the rules of the house and they applied to everybody. And now you find out that might not be true and you don't know what to do about it. Now, there's two ways you can handle this. Well, there's probably more than two, but I'm only going to talk about two. The first way is to just react. Punch your little brother in the mouth and do everything you can to take that cookie away from him. And that's what children do. That's probably human nature, and children haven't developed the filters yet that they need to figure out other ways to handle things. But if you really think about it, there's no justification to be mad at your little brother. He didn't do anything wrong. All he did was ask for a chocolate chip cookie, same as you did. You're just all butthurt because he got something that you wanted. He didn't take anything away from you. You didn't have a chocolate chip cookie in the first place. And you still have the oatmeal cookies that you love. It's really your mom's decision that caused the problem. That's what you're mad about. But you know you can't punch her in the mouth. Bad things will happen. And that's not going to change anything anyway. So another way to look at it, the way I'm choosing to look at it, is that it's a great thing. Your little brother's finally going to get to eat a cookie, and that's awesome. And it's going to be good for the cookie eating community. There's going to be more of us out there now eating cookies. People will be more aware of us, and we'll all be safer. It's not going to make me enjoy my oatmeal cookies any less, and that's really all I care about. Plus, I think there's another positive thing about this that I haven't heard anybody talk about. The impenetrable shell of the no chocolate chip rule has now been cracked. We have chocolate chips in the kitchen. We might not be able to have them yet, but they're there. And I really believe that it's inevitable that as long as we continue to make thoughtful, intelligent, compelling arguments to Mom, that sooner or later we'll all have the choice whether we want chocolate chips in our cookies or not. And if that day comes, we're going to have our little brothers to thank for it. Now, having said all that, I still have some questions for Mom. Questions that I want answers to, because something isn't fair here. Now, I don't want my little brother's chocolate chip cookie being taken away from him, but I do want to know why it's okay for him to have one and not me. And I don't think it's a coincidence that Mom sprung this on us in October instead of April or May. But don't worry, Mom. April or May comes around again. Now I have a message for all the little brothers out there. Well, two messages actually. First one, welcome to the world of cookies. You're going to love it. I personally am glad you're here, and a lot of people aren't. You're probably hearing more from them than you are from the rest of us, but I'm not the only one. And the second message is, now that you guys have your chocolate chip cookie, it would be really cool if you could throw some support behind the rest of us who are trying to get ours. I know that next riding season there's going to be a lot of organized public chocolate chip cookie eating going on. And even though it wouldn't be much of a protest for you guys to eat your chocolate chip cookies in public because you're allowed to, there's still things you can do. You can join these gatherings. You can take the mirrors off your chocolate chip cookies for the day. You can cover up the license plate on your chocolate chip cookie for the day. Do something that you're not supposed to do with your chocolate chip cookie. And just help us out. Anyway, that's all the cookie talk I have for today. I'm going to go now because I've made myself hungry and I'm going to get a snack. See you guys next time.